From world events to Washington and New York City, here's your concise world update for Tuesday, January 6th. Cuba says 32 officers assigned to protect Venezuela's deposed strongman Nicolas Maduro were killed by U.S. forces, signaling trouble for Havana's own rulers. Iran's government announced plans on Monday to provide most citizens with a monthly cash payment equivalent to about $7, as protests fueled by a deepening economic crisis spread across the country. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said Monday that he has appointed former Canadian Deputy Prime Minister Chrystia Freeland as an economic development advisor, citing her experience in attracting investment and mobilizing international support. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un oversaw test flights of hypersonic missiles and urged the strengthening of the country's nuclear war deterrent. Toppled Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro pleaded not guilty on Monday to U.S. narcotics charges. Maduro said through an interpreter during a brief appearance in Manhattan federal court that he is innocent. "I am not guilty. I am a decent man. I am still president of my country." As his wife also entered a not guilty plea, Jewish residents in Caracas and members of the Venezuelan Jewish diaspora expressed guarded optimism about the possibility of political change, while warning that fear still runs deep after decades of repression. The Secret Service has launched one of the most aggressive hiring drives in its history, aiming to add thousands of agents and officers to relieve pressure on an overstretched workforce and prepare for a series of major events in 2028, including the presidential election and the Olympics. A former school police officer in Uvalde, Texas, went on trial Monday on charges that he failed to protect children during one of the deadliest school shootings in U.S. history. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said Monday that the Pentagon had taken administrative steps to punish Senator Mark Kelly, a retired Navy captain, by moving to reduce his retirement pay after Kelly participated in a video urging U.S. service members to refuse illegal orders. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz said Monday that he will not seek a third term, clearing the way for a potentially high-profile Democratic contest to succeed him as Senator Amy Klobuchar weighs a run for governor. A man who smashed windows and caused other damage at Vice President J.D. Vance's Ohio home was detained early Monday. Democrats are pointing to early signs that political momentum is shifting in their favor ahead of the 2026 midterms. But turning voter dissatisfaction with President Donald Trump into a sweeping electoral wave will be far more difficult than in past cycles. New York City Mayor Zoran Mamdani on Monday said NYPD Commissioner Jessica Tisch will continue to report directly to him, seeking to quell confusion sparked by a new executive order that appeared to alter the police department's reporting structure. Marking the one-year anniversary of congestion pricing on Monday, Governor Kathy Hochul said the program had delivered extraordinary results, citing reduced traffic and increased economic activity beyond what we could have expected. A slim majority of New York City voters support Mayor Zoran Mamdani's brand of democratic socialism, while a sizable minority remains opposed. According to a new poll obtained by the New York Post, 2 firefighters and a resident are recovering from minor injuries. They suffered in a 5-alarm fire that broke out at a deli and spread to the apartments above early Monday morning. The Chabad House in Kathmandu has been forced to leave its longtime home after mounting pressure from its landlord, who came to see the Jewish presence as a risk. Wall Street ended higher, with surging financial shares helping lift the Dow Jones Industrial Average to an all-time peak. Condo prices this fall posted their biggest declines since 2012, hit by rising homeowner association dues and weaker demand. From the Middle East to Wall Street, you're up to date.